Is the intelligence agency Game Pass really worth your Robux? It costs 400 Robux, so obviously, you get something valuable with it, right? Let's break it down and find out if this Game Pass is actually worth the price or is just another overpriced flex. For anyone who is unaware, the Intelligence Agency, or IA, is a purchasable Game Pass in SCP site roleplay that comes with many benefits and advantages. They improve both your roleplay experience and overall gameplay. But before we get into the benefits, let's quickly go over how you can obtain it. The IA Game Pass costs 400 Robux, which comes out to around $5 without taxes. You can purchase it directly from the in-game store or the Roblox page. Plus, with the latest updates, you can now even receive the Game Pass as a gift. Also, the amount you need may differ depending on whether you already have Robux laying around or have premium. Now, let's say you have enough Robux to buy the IA Game Pass. But is it actually worth the 400 Robux? Let's take a look at the benefits and advantages of the IA Game Pass and see if they're actually worth it. I'll break these benefits down into 3 categories: gear, perks, and roleplay advantages. First, let's talk about gear. This is what you spawn with and what you have access to in the armory as an IA agent. You get access to the MP5SD, a silenced submachine gun with a fire rate of 800 rounds per minute and a 30-round magazine. It deals 18 damage to the head and 9 damage to the body. The gun has extremely low recoil, making it great for long-range precision, and its suppressor allows for stealth takedowns on Class D or Chaos Insurgency members. You also have access to other guns like the FAMAS, HK416, or M4, not including the Game Pass exclusive weapons. Also, having access to tools like the taser, handcuffs, master cuffs, first aid kit, and flashlight can be very useful in some intense situations. Let's take a closer look at the gear you have. The taser can be used to safely stop someone without harming them. Handcuffs are useful for cuffing Class D before a test. Master cuffs are for handling rule breakers. The first aid kit helps heal you or others when hurt. Now, the uniform. You can customize it however you want, from magazine pouches to fedoras. It will definitely have something for you in the arsenal. One of the biggest perks of the IA Game Pass is site access. With your IA clearance, you unlock areas that most players never get to see. You get access to the control room, which allows you to trigger alarms. Also, you'll be granted access to the Connex, where lower ranks usually aren't allowed. You'll also have access to the site-wide camera systems, where you can monitor escaped Class D, Chaos Insurgents, and breached SCPs. And you don't even need to buy the Level 5 Clearance Game Pass, which costs even more at 500 Robux. You can get the same access for less, along with a few extra benefits. Sure, the perks are great, but there's also the roleplay advantages. As an IA agent, you're given authority that you can use to help manage the site effectively. However, the only downside to that is some IAs in the past have damaged the reputation of the role, so you might face some resistance when trying to manage personnel or set some rules on the site. But there are also plenty of upsides. One of them being is having the ability to cuff rule breakers and report them to a real moderator. Now comes the final question: is the Intelligence Agency Game Pass actually worth it? Well, the answer is, it depends on you. I've shown you the gear, the perks, and some roleplay advantages. And now, you have to decide if it's worth it for you. I obviously can't decide for you, but I can help by summarizing everything and giving you a breakdown. With that being said, here's your breakdown. You get great weapons for stealth. It grants high site access without needing the Level 5 Game Pass. Adds unique game plan. Roleplay opportunities. Has probably one of the best accessories available in Arsenal if you like to show off. There's also some cons, like it's usually not for players who prefer chaos and you're still spending real money. But here's the truth. If you're an active SCP site roleplay player who enjoys more of a tactical gameplay or just likes the benefits, the IA Game Pass offers great value to you. But if you're just here for chaos or play only sometimes, you might want to hold off. But at the end of the day, you decide what will be better for you. Also, drop a comment if this video helped you out, and let me know which Game Pass you'd like me to review next: Chaos Insurgency, O5, or any other role you're curious about. See you in the facility, Agent.